Welcome back to Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, Timepants, and today we are joining our heroes in media res once again. I actually started doing a recording yesterday, and I was about 3 minutes in, and what the hell? I was about 3 minutes in, and yeah, I got a call to come into work early because we have a bunch of people that just came out of like orientation and training, and you know what? Yeah. And so yeah, I need to be there to like supervise and such. But enough of the boring stuff. I wasn't really happy with the intro to the episode anyway, so I figured, what the hell? Let's just scrap it and have a do-over. So somebody in a previous episode, I think it was the last episode. There's so few of these. Yeah, somebody in a previous episode said, hey, Timepants, you know, you never use, please, okay. You never use gestures. What's up with that? And, you son of a bitch, that is a very good question, honestly. What is up with that? Well, I don't like them, but that shouldn't be an excuse. Yeah, I think if we do not finale, I don't think we'll get the chance. And I mean, it's not a bad skill at all. Yeah.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Sick. So this went really well. If he could miss, that would be just phenomenal. God damn it. Finale. Alright. So I know that's not how it's pronounced. I know that. Oh, sick. I did not actually know that he could crit on his revert. That's pretty good. But yeah, they said, hey, you don't use gestures. And I'm like, well, I don't think gestures are very good. To which they responded, if you don't think gestures are really good, you haven't used gestures, which actually returns us to the original point. No, I don't use them, and I didn't much see the point, but he's like, no, seriously, give them a shot. They are really good. So we're gonna do that. I think these are all good for now. I think as the stress builds, we will start using the Jester's stress relief song a bit more. But, yeah, for the time being, let's, I think the game's trying to tell me something here. This is probably the Crocodilian, or it is yet another cruel joke. Yet another cruel joke being played upon us by masters of humor, Red Hook. So, let's camp. So,
huddled together,
let's see.
And vulnerable, rats in a maze.
There we go. I don't think we can get... Wait, we can get ambushed here, can't we? So... let's do this to you. And... that probably seems okay. So, unspeakable commune. And now the fun task of putting everybody's trinkets back where they were. Yes, that seems right. Cool. Alright, do we have anything we can do? We do. Okay. Yeah, masters of hilarity that they are. Red Hook. I don't even know what to make of this. Like, obviously, I would assume that this is going to terminate. I just don't want to backtrack. Like, I'm so done with backtracking. You don't even know. I'm at the end of my rope here, Red Hook. Like, I love you guys. I think you're great. But yeah, I can't keep this up. My cheerful demeanor is very, very rapidly wearing thin, and I don't know what to do. Like, I mean, I dig your game. I really do. I think you made a great game, but I think your expansion is balls. Like, part of the reason that I haven't been doing as many, we probably need to fix this, as many episodes recently as I had once been doing. Yes, admittedly, part of it. Yeah, this is probably fine. Admittedly, part of it was and has been that I have been quite busy with sort of the other commitments of life, but there is, at the very least, a small part of it that is simply, I am very, very tired. Very incredibly tired of just, like, the Crimson Court DLC. Like, I'm so done, and I'm really sorry if that makes me like a bad guy. But man, holy smokes, I'm gonna be real happy when this is all over, and I'm just like praying, like, Red Hook, please, Red Hook, please, your next DLC, nothing like this one. I'm just asking. Like, I can't. Maybe more like this. And let's just do that. Cause, like, I'm paralyzed here because I don't want to backtrack. But I feel like, you know, if I follow something out to its terminus, if I follow something that doesn't look like it's immediately going to terminate, then, you know, so what if this path rejoins over here and I have to backtrack all the way back here, you know? Like, I'm paralyzed, not by indecision. I'm paralyzed by, I think this is the first time that they have not ambushed themselves. Yeah, I'm not paralyzed by indecision. I'm paralyzed by the thought that my decision is going to, like, lead to more time being wasted. Oh god, what have you done to me? Red Hook, I was your staunchest supporter. Okay, what is that you're drinking? That is tap water in a Dasani bottle, because I have to go to work after this. Are we already... Oh no, we still have our camping buffs for a little while longer. Actually, I like you there. So let's just do that. I have gone from thinking that the Jester is terrible to now wishing that that I had all of his abilities. Like, if I had his like AOE bleed plus this, plus this, plus this, plus this, that would be great. So yeah, I guess if a character has so many abilities that you wish you had access to all of them, that would imply that they're a good character. So yeah, I think I may have been a little bit hasty to judge here. So I probably have put off long enough talking about what for at least one of our viewers is probably the elephant in the room, which is, hey, what's a Jack Toxic? Okay, so here's the thing. One of our viewers is, and I think this is the coolest thing ever, by the way. One of our viewers is a professional wrestler in the United Kingdom, by the name of Cyanide. He said, hey, would you do me a favor? Would you name an abomination after me? To which I said, absolutely. So, that gives us Cyanide, our abomination. Jack Toxic is, and I really hope he's watching, that's his tag team partner. And I just thought, you know, these guys pair well together. You know, you have the stress and the stress relief. So why not, right? So yeah, I think the Jester had a name before. I think it was like, don't delve too deep or too greedily or something like that. So named for how our last Jester bit the dust. But yeah, I actually do have a lost video, like a lost episode. Yeah, I actually do have a lost episode of our Jester and our Abomination, Cyanide and Jack Toxic, actually working together in perfect harmony. Oh. You hungry? You hungry, boy? That's right. You're guarded by no one. Yeah, I actually do have an episode of them working together. And it is a lost episode because it was absolutely awful. I mean, it was horrendous. It was real bad. And I think it might have actually been this exact party. But this is going considerably better, and I don't know what the difference is. Okay. We have a locked room. That indicates some degree of progress has been made. Alright, so we gotta find the key. It's gotta be here, right? I mean, they wouldn't have me running all over creation trying to find this thing, right? Because that's not what that's not what this DLC has been all about up to this point. No, fight it, Timepants, fight it. We're not bitter, we're not angry. This is, you know, this is just one step on the journey. But I'm just saying, like, when the original darkest dungeon, like capital D, capital T, capital D, capital D, the darkest dungeon came out, and I was getting my ass kicked just on the reg. I was still having a great time, but this I'm having a bit of a journey here. Oh my god, no. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me that the key was here. You wouldn't. Oh, you wouldn't, would you? Like, let's go here, and then we'll double back and try. Oh my god, I really thought that this was gonna rejoin up here. Oh my god, what have I done? Oh, I was almost happy once. That's it. That's our key. I'm feeling green key. Red would be nice too. No backtracking for red. That would be sick nasty, of course. Yeah, I did forget to go through the secret door, but we're not gonna say forget. I neglected to do the secret door because I wanted to see if you'd notice. Shit, this is gonna be a nasty first round for show. Yeah, this first round is gonna suck. Okay, what am I thinking here? You can't realistically die, but you can. That's 4 bleed, isn't it? Son of a bitch. Okay, like, that was my fault. I'm gonna cop to that. But Jack Toxic is in B-Trubs. Okay. Okay. Shit. Yeah, Jack Toxic is in some serious trouble right now. I'm gonna feel like history's biggest monster if Jack Toxic bites the dust on his maiden voyage. We're good though. We are really good. We absolutely have to get rid of the courtesan. Wow, that is a huge dodge score. But yeah, let's do this. I got a good feeling about it. Is that march? What do these things do to marked targets? The same thing that happens to everything else? No. I think it's a little bit too late to, yeah, I think it's a little bit too late to make an X-Men, like, original X-Men movie reference. I don't think anybody really gets that anymore. Are we healing? Yeah, I think it's worth healing. Sure, yeah, that's what I meant when I said I wanted to heal. Just, yeah, give me like 3 hit points. Shit ass. Well, let's do a little better than that. Okay. Let's get our stress refund. Let's get a stoon. Thank you. Let's heal. Sure, you know, we'll call that probably healing. And let us bide our time. Okay, so his speed is quite low, and we are increasing our dodge. There we go. Okay. I think we can all feel very good about what we've done here today, especially with that crit there at the end. Thank you very much, Jack Toxic, for getting the crowd hyped up. Yes, and I'm thinking also you. Let's take one of those, one of these, and Do we need to use that? We don't. Okay.
Only treasure could staunch the flow.
Sick. All right.
Otherworldly corruption.
That's... Okay. So if we get the other Highwayman trinket, I don't even know what it is, but we are definitely going to go for a like a virtue build where we like just ramp his stress up into the fucking stratosphere, and like we try and get him to yeah, just go bug fuck crazy and exhibit a virtue rather than the opposite. I can never remember. I always say malady, but that is absolutely not. That is absolutely not what they're called in the game. Okay, this is good though. Not as far. I mean, it's not good in the sense that, I mean, progress definitely has not been made, but I missed the fucking secret again. I was just seeing if you would notice. Yeah, sure. Cool. Alright, well done. We can all feel really good about what we've done here today. You know, we actually haven't even been recording for that long, but just all the walking just makes it seem like nope, fight it, Timepants. Just cheer up. Everything's good. Everything's fine. This is great. You're really happy about everything here. This is fine. This is just fine. Please bleed? Thank you. And with that, if we can... that's not really gonna hack it.
Slowly.
Like, okay, so we do have one kill, but yeah, the two heaviest hitters are up now. So actually, this feels like the least worst thing he could do. I was like genuinely concerned that he was gonna drop like, yeah, that he was gonna drop like his skewering repartee, and that would have fucked our lives up. So in contrast, this all went very, very well.
This expedition at least promises
definitely
success.
don't need that. I will say that we have, I think, done a very good job of managing the bleed. I mean, we seem to go in and come out with approximately the same amount of it every time, so that's good. I think I need to start bringing more torches and holy water, because yeah, those are, or have thus far presented an excellent opportunity to get our stress managed. And I think we've done a pretty good job of leaving enough of them behind to make sure that, like, you know, there's, if we have to backtrack, and let's face it, we do. We always have to backtrack. We never stop backtracking. Fight it, Timepants. Fight it. But yeah, if we ever do have to backtrack, we can
The slow death.
feel pretty confident that that we'll have a little something there for us when we come around. Yeah, blight resist. How about it? The Abomination is also a class that I have not used very much, especially recently. But I like them. I think they're pretty good. Hey, I remember now why I fell in love with this class to begin with. Now, I don't like the limitations that they possess.
Pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Whatever. Yeah, I don't like the limitations of the class insofar as, you know, they cannot pair with certain other classes. Honestly, an Abomination and like a Flagellant would be an amazing team, but as I found out when I was trying to construct this team, that dog don't hunt. They don't get along, despite the you know, all the appearance. Ah, dag. Wait. Okay, stick with me here. All right, stick with me. Some of that. Okay, cool. Some of this. That's a little annoying, but watch. Okay, so we're gonna finally on who gets the grand finally? You. Oh yeah. That's actually not even that bad of a way to start a fight. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I kinda like that. Okay. Hey, you got your blue. Shut up. Okay. That went from being real scary to being not real scary. This is a fine party. And while, yes, I certainly do wish I could have a Flagellant here instead of the Hellion, and boy, I never thought I would say I wish I could have X party member instead of the Hellion, but there you have it. Yeah, I wish I could have one of those. Cool. Yeah, they gel really well.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Wait. Cool. That's, neat. Okay, so plus 50% damage and plus 5% crit against Blighted. That's so weird. I love it. Oh, I love it. Yeah, that's real. That's cool. And we just found it. We found it. It was just there. Oh, that's great. Okay, we are out of torches, and I'm running out of time, so where are we? Okay. Let us not step on that for starters. Ooh. You? F. And, yeah, there's an ambush. Great, we have 3 combats in this hallway. Cool. But we're gonna get 2... I was gonna say we're gonna get 2 kills. That might have been a little ambitious. Yeah, let's try this. What am I doing? Jeez. I've been playing this game. Really? Those were all resisted, huh? That sucks. Yeah, we need... I probably should have just gone for the stun. If I'm being honest, I should have gone for the stun. Okay, so I want you to hang with me here. So he used a big debuff that was going to lower the bad guy's accuracy. It was resisted, and every attack missed anyway. So now I don't know how to feel. I'm thinking happy, but there's a part of me that's a little angry, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's a small part, but I am a little upset. Really, no stress relief at all, huh?
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Alright, so, the people who live upstairs, the very inconsiderate people who live upstairs are, like, almost constantly stomping. Like, that's their only method of locomotion, is to, like, stomp around the house at all times, because one of them works at night, and one of them works during the day. Because we live in a cold, unfeeling universe. They also have a baby that cries forever. It's the worst. It's the worst. It is the worst. Sure, why not? I hear they're moving soon. But here's the thing, not soon enough. It can't possibly be soon enough. What has happened? What? Apparently, we are all just like, we're covering our eyes with one hand and just like swinging violently with the other. That's kind of how I envision this whole rumble going. I guess it's fine, because it seems to be affecting both sides equally, but weird, you know? Isn't that a little weird? Just all of a sudden, everybody's, like, super inaccurate. Darn. But yeah, it seems to be affecting everybody equally, so I guess there's no real problem. But let's absolute, just in case things go a little wrong in the final fight of this exceptionally long hallway here. Yeah, I was hoping that we'd run into one of these. We still have enough holy water. Okay, so now I find it hard to believe. Okay, I was going to say I find it hard to believe that something could go like horrifically wrong in our last fight. And I truly do not know what to make of this. I really don't. Like, I mean, that seems right? And then you do one of those, okay. That felt pretty good. Like, I feel like if we had gotten ambushed, this would have been just a terrible fight. But instead, we got the upper hand, and we're just wrecking now. So, okay, cool. That's done.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Sure. Alright, yeah, and I think we're gonna call it here. Yeah, let's call it. So I just want to thank everybody for your patience while I try and, like, kind of balance doing this and everything else, and while I hold on to my sanity by a thread, because I don't think it went that badly. I just don't understand what the objective was with Crimson Court. No, we have one John Cena, the best. So, yeah. Other than that, I just want to thank everybody very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.